Okay, you're live.
Ready?
Did you
Yes,
take
ma'am.
a picture?
9 o'clock, everybody. I'm going to call the meeting to order. Good morning, everybody. Morning. Okay, first on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from the August meeting. Everybody received them. So, need a motion, Homer?
Yes.
Second, Joe?
Sure.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Citizen comment.
Yeah, we have one. CEO of Starbrook, Amy Trimble, and Kathy Cat Stevens would like to extend their sincere thank you to the LaSalle County Tourism Committee for the ongoing support in making marketing efforts. Also, some trails at Starbrook State Park are still closed as a result of August 10th storm. Matheson State Park remains closed, but Buffalo Rock Park is open. On October 14th, they're having a path mender at I think 1 o'clock or I don't know. As soon as I come up with the time, I'll let you know. It was supposed to be on the 5th, but somebody got jury duty, so we couldn't have it on the 5th. So, other than that, they didn't have a meeting last month because it was August. That's it.
Okay. Moving on to Heritage Corridor update, Bob.
I wanted to meet her today. She was taking her on a whirlwind tour of some of the areas. In your packets, there's a strategic overview of the 2020 strategy, and this was from the original placement that we did with Comcast for Fox the Rock in February, March. And so these are the results of that campaign, as you know, that we did earlier this year. So with Kaylee here, if you have any questions, we're not going to do a presentation today. We just wanted to have the information. We are starting to work on next year's plan for Fox the Rock and what that might look like as we're planning to help the hotels in the area. Kaylee, you want to say anything?
No, Bob's great to work with. We've got some good plans going on, and we're excited for what's to come.
Thank you. Other things in your packet, I gave you the 2019 stats. These came out from U.S. Travel and Illinois Office of Tourism. So as you can see, our county, all the numbers are up. These are great numbers from 2019. We're not anticipating 2020 will look the same. So please, celebrate these numbers now because next year's we're not gonna have such great news to share with the COVID pandemic hitting the area. But you'll see where LaSalle County falls in relationship with the other counties that we work with, as well as the state and Cook County, which is primarily Chicago. So the other items that I want to mention is that we've launched a new website, and if you haven't had a chance to look at it, it's still the same address, heritagecorridorcbd.com. Feel free to go on there and give me any feedback that you have. What we tried to fill the new site with is more videos, more graphics, more ways to list the members and partners. So before, they might have only been listed in one of the sections. Well, now they might be listed in different sections of the page. There's a lot of different pages that kind of overlap and connect, and a lot more blog content, a lot more pictures and text on that site. So wanted you to see that. Also, the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, DCEO, announced last week their business interruption grants, and so we're really recommending to our small businesses to review those guidelines and to apply for these grants if they can for the state of Illinois. This is round 2 of their support that they've been giving small business, and in round 2 they did broaden the categories, so theaters, hotels, more nonprofits, different entities that were not eligible the first time around are eligible. So you can go to DCEO or just do a search BIG grants and see what comes up, DCEO BIG grants. But they just released the applications this week and the guidelines for those new grants. So please share that with your small businesses. Please get that out to our different hospitality partners, whether it's theater groups or hotels or your nonprofits. We want them to know about that. Also in your packet, I teased this last month, but this is the, Illinois Office of Tourism's travel guide for fall winter. And, you'll see that thank you for participating in this and doing the 2-page spread. And so I'm giving you all copies of this. We were able to put these out on the street on September 15th. So, also, I think this cover might be recognizable to some. No, yes, the cover. Does this look like a local park?
Matheson?
Yes, it is. So once again, we're thrilled, absolutely thrilled to have the cover position. With all the attractions in Illinois, for us to have the cover, it's just very exciting for us. So thank you for all your support, and it's a great shot. It's really a fun shot of the outdoor park.
And you'll see that our ad is on
Page
page.
like 18, 19, or 17, 18, I can't remember, somewhere in there.
18 and 19, Bob.
18, 19.
Mhm. So later on in the agenda, we're going to talk about the ad that we're gonna put in for the next one, which will just be the 1 page. So you'll be able to compare this to what we'll be talking about soon. So, Bob, you
Yes,
done?
I'm done, thank you. Unless you have questions.
Guess not. Okay, tourism funding requests, we have none. Moving on to new business. First of all is advertising, and we have the brochure and website. I'm gonna turn that over to Amanda to talk about.
Okay, so I was doing some talking with a few people in regards to the new brochure and the website, and we were talking about, let's put some ads out there, and I don't want to bombard the brochure with ads, and I don't want to bombard the website with ads. So my thought was, for the brochure, I was throwing a number at me. It was 10% of the brochure, which would only be 2 pages of the brochure total, not just total. So these little ads would be spread out throughout the whole brochure, only 10% of the brochure. And then offer the inside cover, the inside back cover, and the back cover as an option for them. With these smaller ads, they would be less pricey, so that for smaller businesses, they can afford these ads. Then give them the option of doing the brochure on the website, or just the brochure, or just the website, those kind of things out there. Giving them maybe even like a feature or something along those lines with the brochure on the website. So to go with the next topic, the proposal, I'm working on a proposal right now with a vendor, and I'm working with the state's attorney on it right now to make sure that everything that we get and have on a piece of paper will be good to go, because we don't have to go out for bid because it's under $30,000. So we just have to do proposals. So I'm working with the state's attorney on that, but in regards to the proposal, once we get everything put together, I want to get some advertising prices from them, and I want to get, that to put in writing that only the 10% for the brochure. Because like I said, I don't want the website bombarded, and I don't want the brochure bombarded with ads, but we do want to get some ads out there for our, for everybody in LaSalle County. So are you guys going to be okay with 10% of the brochure being ads? And then basically that's what I'm looking for. If you guys are going to be okay with that.
Sure. I'm good.
Sure.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I move on?
Go ahead. Hold on.
Okay.
That took a lot of thought.
So next is the brochure website media proposal.
And again, I'm working with the state attorney on it still. I thought for sure I'd have an answer today, but I didn't. So as soon as I get an answer, I'll bring it to the
We
committee.
still have time.
Yes.
We still have time.
Yeah.
For what now?
Huh?
An answer for what?
The proposal, since
What? How long have you been waiting for an answer is what I'm getting at.
a week. Okay.
I thought it was longer.
We're still okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next is the funding request application for 2021. And you do have that in your packet, I believe,
Yeah, I handed it out.
right?
So there's two changes in there I made to it. One of them is stating that, as we discussed as a committee, that if they, their event's canceled and they requested for their cars and they've already been made, that they're gonna be responsible. Also to put in there, the applications must include attachments, for the rack card and the billboard, and they have to be emailed to me no later than 4:30 p.m. because I'm getting a lot of people who are pushing it as far as the applications and stuff go. So, those are the two changes that I have, but Tim, you wanna recommend yours?
I wanna add into that from the previous one, when they had applications come in, we haven't had an applicant or a representative of the requester show up. So if we make that change and have either the applicant or the representative of the organization show, because.
Oh, you want that stated
Sure.
in this,
That way they know.
they should be here.
Right, they know they should be here. It says, I didn't know.
Okay,
So that way we can question them as to why they're requesting it, what it's for, and so on and so forth, if we have any other questions.
So,
you can do that, right?
yeah, so we can make a motion to approve the application with that change. That would be great, because then I can make the change and I can get this sent out to the people now who wants to have their funding request, presented in December.
So I make the motion?
Tim,
Mhm.
second? Oliver? Also, this is new too, right, Amanda, on the back?
What?
That if the event is canceled? Or has that always been there and it's
No,
just in yellow?
that's one of the changes, as I stated, that if the event's
Oh, I
canceled,
didn't hear that.
they're gonna be responsible for.
We're responsible.
Yeah.
Because that happened to us a couple times, so we wanna make sure that we put that in here, so there's no questions. Okay, so we have a motion on the floor, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Comcast commercial.
All right, so our last Comcast commercial had to be removed from the air. So we have a new one. We have a new one to show. And hang on one second and I will show it.
So we worked with Kaylee and her team to create the new spot. We actually re-edited the footage that we had previously for us, at no charge, so we're happy to have that partnership with them, and we're excited to show you the new spot. It's 30 seconds.
Yes, thank you.
The rich history of LaSalle County is still alive today. We take wonder and visit 4 National Historic Landmarks and 3 National Heritage Areas. Explore scenic canyons, go hiking and reconnect with nature. Enjoy comfort food, outdoor dining, and a canal cruise. Then spend the night in a cozy lodge room or cabin. Be a weekday wanderer and plan your visit to LaSalle County today.
That's great. Want to see it again?
Before she does, I just have one question. They move kind of quick for me, but that's how it has to be? I mean, are all of those spots the same amount of seconds?
Not necessarily. They are different,
Some are a little bit longer, because at the beginning,
The rich history of LaSalle County is still alive today. Be a weekday wanderer and visit 4 National Historic Landmarks and 3 National Heritage Areas. Explore scenic canyons, go hiking and reconnect with nature. Enjoy comfort food, outdoor dining, and a canal cruise. Then spend the night in a cozy lodge room or cabin. Be a weekday wanderer and plan your visit to LaSalle County today.
we recognize them, Kathy, because we know. I'm just hoping everybody, that sees it.
And Phil,
And Phil is still in there, yeah.
We were
These
going
kids are
for
probably-
relaxation, outdoors,
I
so
know.
if it's too fast, let me know, we'll work with them, but, that we're trying to portray, outdoor,
Yeah,
relax, peacefulness, that kind of,
it seems like it's just the first 2 or 3
Okay.
very quickly through. Just too fast for my eyes, is all I'm saying, that like, you know. Under the circumstances, I think it's good.
Any other comments that we can give to the editors?
I'd take the pet and the horse out and make it a little longer. You can pet a horse anywhere. I mean, and nobody's gonna come here to pet a horse.
They're right numbers.
No, now there's one where they're rubbing the
Oh,
horse.
it is?
Yeah.
Play it
Play it
again.
I'm serious. I mean, you can do that anywhere. I mean, make some of this longer and take that out.
Okay, we're gonna go back to that now, Joe. Because I don't even remember a horse.
Play the horse.
I have Jill's eyes.
The rich history of
It's either a horse or a donkey or something.
Live today. Be a weekday
There.
wanderer.
You
and
do-
visit
you
seven
do-
national
That's the canal.
and 3
Ain't nobody gonna come down here and pet that.
Explore scenic canyons. Go hiking and visit nature.
Okay, but
I don't care if it was a quarter of a second.
but there's another picture of.
Again, that's just my opinion. I'm not, you know, well, my opinion, I guess.
So there
So
really
you do
are
have 2 shots of the canal boat.
2 in the canal, you're right.
Yeah.
There was the boat, and then the first one was the mule.
I mean, because if we want to make it longer, we don't have a lot, I mean, is the commercial have to say 30 seconds?
Yes.
30
See,
seconds,
And
yeah.
that's, you know, a half a second, Kathy, that could be a long time. You know, I mean,
So
for a 30-second commercial.
Yeah, we can explore taking that shot out.
Yeah,
There
good
are 2
idea, Joe.
shots
I think
now.
that is a good idea.
Yeah,
Great.
okay. I will communicate that with them.
Live today. Be a weekday wanderer and visit 4 national
I can hear it already.
landmarks.
Some jerk board member.
I can hear them.
I can hear it already.
What about the one with the feet?
Joe,
Joe, what do you think about the one with the feet?
Really?
Isn't there one with just feet?
There is one with just feet hiking,
Can we
yeah.
see it one more time, Amanda? Sorry.
Hang on, we'll just go.
I think the tourists, as they go to Uptown Bar and Grill, they're gonna be scared of the prices,
is still alive today.
because it's expensive.
Be a weekday wanderer and visit 4 national historic landmarks and 3 national heritage areas. Explore scenic canyons. Go hiking and
Yeah.
Take out the feet.
You don't like the feet?
I see why they're in there to associate it with hiking.
Hiking,
Yeah.
I don't know.
and reconnect with nature. Enjoy comfort food, outdoor dining, and a canal cruise. Then spend the night in a cozy lodge room or cabin. Be a weekday wanderer and plan your visit to LaSalle County today.
Okay.
What's the word, feet in or out?
Feet in or out?
Feet, yeah.
The cabin at the end looks a little scary too.
That's
I don't know if I
Kishwa.
want to join that cabin.
No, that's Kishwa, Kevin. We want to keep Kishwa in there.
Alright, we'll keep Kishwa in there.
Okay, Bob, feet are in.
Feet are in?
Feet are in.
Okay,
Feet are in,
we're gonna
mule is
take
out.
The first one, the mule. With the
Yes.
mule. Okay.
If it gives you a couple extra seconds, maybe
We're gonna
it'll
slow down the beginning part. Okay.
slow it down just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Good suggestion, thank you. We'll work on that.
Oh, you're just saying that, Bob.
No, they're good suggestions.
Kill it.
I'm telling Phil.
Oh, that'll be-
And I'm telling you, I'm going right to the canal,
Who's Phil?
telling,
The guy that was petting the mule.
Oh,
okay,
that's
Now I
the
lost my
only,
mind.
that's the only wheel in the United States of
I mean, there's
They
the
just know.
okay.
that.
We're gonna move on now to the Travel Illinois ad. And there's a copy of that also in your packet. So, okay.
Oh, that's purple right there with like blue on
It is blue on paper, but
Yeah.
that's kind of bothering my eyes.
What, oh,
You know, I
I
do
thought it
have
was like
one
a red, white,
question.
blue thing.
What is that blue X?
Proof, it's
That's just the proof shot,
Oh.
that won't be there.
Okay.
The blue X won't be there.
All right.
Trip wire.
This is for the 2021 spring summer edition, so it's a spring summer ad for 2021. And we were able to get 4 partners in the ad. You can see August Hill, Tangled Roots, Hydro Cares, and then Streeter.
Cool. Can we mute that red a little bit?
Sure, we can mute it, we can change the color, it's still in design, this ad's not due till next week, so any comments about that? we can-
Tim, say that again?
Can we mute that red on the
Oh, you
bottom?
think it's too
It's
red?
it drowns everything else out, because when you look at everything else, I see the blues and the greens, but that red just like
We just wanna make it darker.
overpowers it.
So maybe we should take that color from the Weekday Wanderer, maybe that blue at the bottom? And put blue instead of red down there? Is that what you're saying?
That would probably work.
Well, that's gonna look bad then, cause it's got purple there, blue and purple.
Where's purple, Joe?
On the screen, isn't that purple or is that blue?
That's blue.
Cause it looks a lot more blue on here
It's
than it
navy
does there.
blue. So
Well,
if-
maybe we should change those colors too then. Where it's,
You
you're
want two
saying,
complementary color, like 2 different shades of blue or 2 different shades of green? You like one shade for where the birds are and one shade for the background?
50 shades.
yeah, cause I
You want the
see,
same color or you want different colors?
You could do the light blue and green from the guide. And it's the text on that one, those are the lead colors for the guide.
maybe we should pick up a little bit of the green from the,
Probably complement the logo.
and then the blue from the Weekday Wanderer. I don't know. Yeah, I have to agree with Tim, I'm not real crazy about the blue and red at the bottom.
It just kind of just washes out everything else. Because when you go to look at the picture, the big picture with the dog, your eyes just,
They go right there.
I don't know if that was the point, but yeah, if we could mute that and just change. I agree with you. I like the color of the Weekday Wanderer wording, to where if we can get a top.
Put that down there, and I think we should then also change the colors in that,
The background colors.
in the boxes too. Cause see how the box is red
Oh, yeah.
around the pictures? And the numbers are red.
Just change those to that same color blue.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
So do the, let me understand, so where the red is now, make that a dark blue?
I
and then
think it
where
should
the
be
dark-
kinda like the color of where the wording of the Weekday Wanderer.
Make it that blue color.
I
Okay.
think, I don't know, I'd have to see it first to, can you send us a proof?
Yes. You know,
When does this have to be in, Bob?
next Friday. We have time,
Yeah.
This is being designed locally.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Well,
Okay.
we're just needy today.
Yeah, we are. I was thinking that. Bob's like,
I
a
should
pain.
have brought donuts.
So that's a good thing though, that the committees. have
Many
schedule.
people try to win me over with donuts. Many have failed.
So Bob, maybe have whoever created this make some change, oh Kurt did, okay, so that'll be easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you today, I'll talk to you later.
And then send us the proof and we can, do you need a motion on this?
See, on this.
Well, I do.
With changes, maybe we can do that,
Yeah, approve it with the change, with
With
the
the
color
change?
changes, because all the other partners have already approved it.
okay.
So
Okay,
we
you
can
guys,
kinda
so,
go
so we're gonna need a motion on this to approve it, but we're going to put it with changes.
And the 2 changes will be the blue and red at the bottom will become 2 different colors of blue, right? A light and a dark blue? Is that, I'm gonna make sure I understand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna light and dark blue.
So Bob, where the red is, with this big
No, red.
part of red, that should be a blue.
Yes.
Now, I don't know what he's gonna put where these
A lot of blue on that cover.
There's a lot of blue.
Would you rather have green, blue, green? Blue and greens are what you've been using a lot.
I mean, because you got this in blue, and then all this is, we're looking at what, dark blue and a light blue?
Probably.
Yeah.
But whatever colors you think, we can try it different ways.
Tell him to give us a couple.
Okay.
Tell him he's got 24 hours to give us a couple
Oh my
suggestions.
Because see, the one that's in here, it was 2 pages, so there wasn't a chance to put all of that, because we did it here.
And then Bob, with the partners that have decided to partner with us in this ad, has put the ad amount down, correct? The cost of the ad?
The county's still paying the half-page rate.
Okay.
So the county will pay the half-page rate and minus a little percentage, because we're gonna buy multiple pages. And then that brought the other partners are paying the other half-page.
Okay.
I don't
Thank
have
you.
those numbers with me, but
Okay, so I need a motion by Tim, second Kathy, that we approve the ad with changes, and Bob, then you will get it to Amanda, and then she can put it out to our emails, so make sure you're checking your emails within the next couple days. And if you have any other, changes, then call Amanda.
Day or night.
Any hour.
24 hours a day.
Twice on
Okay,
Sunday.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried, okay.
She likes text messages too.
She'd probably rather have that. Okay, now we're gonna go to the budget. Anything on that?
Nope.
Nope.
It was brought to finance. That's it.
And they said it was perfect?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, moving on to old business now. Visitor guide update. Ryan?
Visitor guides, we are still distributing those. We actually sent a bunch out to another Oasis this month, as well as restocking some of our partners that are going through more of those. So we're down to 1,188 summer and 13,200 brochures. And let's see here. And I think also we're probably going to be able to get rid of some more of those summer ones to another Oasis too, it sounds like. So we should have some more of those going. I think that is all I have on brochure end.
And Ryan,
was
you-
that brochures or was that visitor guides?
Those are 1,188 was summer visitor guides,
Okay.
and then brochures was 13,200.
And Ryan, we're about right on track with that number. We're
Exactly.
good with
Yeah,
that?
we're solid with that right now, and then we'll be going into winter here shortly, so I think we'll be able to get rid of the remainder of those.
And the winter guides are 5,000 of those?
Let me check.
Is that how many?
10,000.
10,000,
That's correct.
10,000 winter.
Do we have any of those going to a CTM or anything? Like, Bob, do we still have a contract with the
We do
CTM?
have a winter contract with CTM, so,
They'll be getting in touch with us then.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it starts until December. It's
Okay.
December, January.
So
February.
that will take up some of our winter guides.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and
Okay.
then it sounds like a couple of the Oasis are already speaking for some of those.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
So how many guides do we want to put out to the CTMs in December?
They give us the number of how many they think
Okay,
they'll take based
okay,
on the number.
so we
of
don't
locations
have to.
they're
Okay,
open. Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, they give us the number.
Yeah, and then if we need to distribute any more of those through like the newspaper or anything else, we have some.
Okay.
venues as well.
Okay.
And, other than that, ad situation, we had to, of course, pull the last video ad and swap that out with the existing one, but now it sounds like we have the Comcast one coming in soon, so we'll be able to pull that out in favor of there. Yeah, the numbers are down a little bit for this ad just because it's the older one. We saw a little uptick last month with the new ad, just because it's something fresh, I think. And then the slideshow ads, we actually swapped out the photos and saw a nice little increase on those as well. Something a little bit more transitional between summer and fall. You should have copies of both of those. And yeah, if you guys have any other photo suggestions for coming up, I think we're going to have another newsletter here coming soon. So if there's anything you want highlighted in that, just let me know.
Okay. Anything else, Ryan?
I think that's it.
That's it? Facebook, Instagram,
Yep, that's right.
that's here,
Sorry.
okay. Tourism guidelines, nothing. Senate and House bills, nothing.
So can I?
Go ahead, yeah,
Okay.
sure.
So again, for the summer guides, we have 1,800. How many left?
We have 1,188 summer left.
So we still have 13,000.
They ended up taking 15 cases, so.
Okay. So we're gonna still be able to. Okay.
We're-
So we went into a panic of having all these visitor guides left
Yeah.
to now having.
And then we distributed some of those through our other resources through the papers and then did it through the.
And Ryan, what Oasis took those?
That was the one night, was it Bloomington?
Well, the one that the Belvedere,
Belvedere, that's correct.
the Belvedere, the one you had to deliver the one time.
Oh, yeah,
They took a bunch
oh, okay.
because she emailed me the other day, and then also, did you send brochures to them too?
We did.
Okay, and also I think
Less.
Bob, if there's any other rack cards or if anybody's listening on Facebook or on YouTube, not Facebook, YouTube, they have rack cards. They can get those to me, and you come up with any, then I can get those sent up to them as well. They could put our brochures and then any kind of rack card that people have, they can put in there too.
You want those by a certain date?
Yeah, within like the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
And now that you brought up rat cards, one thing, Tim, I spoke to somebody at the, TIC in, Southern Illinois
Okay.
about another issue. And he wanted to know about the, murals in Streeter.
Oh, okay.
I guess that you guys had a brochure on there's a walk,
Yeah, there's it's a trifold map that unfolds and it shows all the locations
all
of
the
the murals
murals.
in town.
Okay, so I got in contact with Jody Ogle because they would like some more of those if they're there.
Okay,
So I don't know if you know Jody, if you
Yeah, I know
know if there's
Jody.
any.
and, who was the other one that spearheaded that? I didn't get hold of Joe Richard
Okay,
because he was on that committee as well,
okay.
so, yeah.
And I told Jody if you do have them, the county would help, to get those out to that TIC. I think that's something nice that we could do for, we would pay for the shipping. And maybe if we can get other rat cards now, we could put them all. Where do we usually ship the other ones to?
The rack cards? The
when we
Belvedere
ask.
Oasis, that's on.
Oh, just the Belvedere?
Yeah.
But anyway, if you could just contact her, I haven't heard back from her, so maybe there's none left.
Let me get a hold of, Dave Rozak.
Okay.
He's on the city council as well.
Oh, Ed,
Who, yeah.
Yeah.
Ed. Like I say,
Ed,
Yeah, I'll get hold of Ed.
Okay.
And, see what they have at the Historical Society. Okay, yeah, let me see what I can do.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, motion to adjourn. Joe?
Yeah, we can go bipartisan on that, I guess.
Second. Kathy or Tim? Take your-
Any third to go bipartisan.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Well, motion carried. Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
That's
Huh?